Week 17, we have a big question. Can we stop one of the hottest running backs in the league? We are facing Rob Wong, 365 carries. They letting you know they gonna run the ball. He is approaching 2,000 yards rushing, averaging 5.1 a carry. And our defense is not built to stop that type of rushing attack. We a finesse defense. We got a lot of ball hawks. So I had to add some muscle. The only thing we got going in our favor is the fact that he only got 2 rushing touchdowns on the season. So we're going to find out why exactly is that. Maybe it's the quarterback problem. But we signed Andrew Masterson, the strongest defensive tackle in the league, to make sure at least he don't kill us right up the gut where we've been getting hurt this season. And these boys come out, they looking like Michigan. They ready. So we start the game out on defense. They will come out throwing, and they get a completion for 12 yards. So I'm trying to get a feel for this team. We get the sack, Porter Rowe. They come out throwing the ball. I'm quite surprised they didn't just go to the rushing attack. So Rowe been effective this year. He get the first sack, and then they get a throw out there on it for 8 yards, and we stop him. Colin Hedges, I did not know what type of defense I was going to be facing. They showed off early with the safety. 2-0 Raptors. Hedges was in trouble this game. So now they come back out and they go to the ground game. It's time to get physical. He picks up 6 yards on his first carry. And now they'll throw it. And they miss a guy over the middle. So now 3rd and 4. He swings it out to his running back. That is actually the fullback. He picks up a yard, but he's short of the first. We get the ball back. Colin Hedges throws the fade route up to Dalton Hendricks. You know he gonna get it. 18 yards. Then Hedges will get hit. He only had about 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds max to get rid of that ball. He went down. No time to throw it. So 3rd and 18. Hedges flushed out of the pocket. He will get sacked again. We have to give it back. And now they go. They run the ball up the middle, 9-yard gain. Then they set up the screen pass. Wong picks up 10 on this play. This is the end of the first quarter. They run it again up the gut. 4-yard run. This time they try to throw it. They actually get the screen pass off, and Wong will turn it upfield. And they get the touchdown. You see the quarterback's yards. He has 4 touchdown passes on the season and 16 interceptions. Look at Wong. Wong in the open field is a nightmare. We can't allow that to happen. Didn't see that screen pass coming. So on the offense, we need to answer. Hedges try to hit Chris Long on a slant, and he dropped it. So we go to the ground with Anderson. He picks up 6 yards. Hedges looking downfield, throws it to the corner, but Hendricks didn't get his feet down, so we had to punt it away. And the Raptors come back out, and they throwing, completing passes, 14 yards right there. They run play action, and they throw it again, and they pay for it. Kevin Young took the interception away. That one was gone. That was Kastner's ball. Kastner was looking for it. This is what our defense built for. If you throw the ball, we're going to pick it off. And I'm surprised they didn't run a lot more this game. So we come out running play action, looking for a shot downfield. It's not happening. Their D-line is on beast mode. So we try to throw the ball quick over the middle, and Cooper couldn't pull it in. So now we got 3rd and long, looking downfield. The safety was there, and the defense got to him. We had to punt it away on 4th down. Defense comes back out. We make a play. Teddy Harris scoops up a fumble. Looked like Isaiah Hipper made the hit. You're going to see no, that was actually Ryan Hine that made the hit. Came on the safety blitz. Harris scooped it up. So we going for the big play right here. But we get hit on the corner blitz. Anderson just let the corner run right past him. He didn't even try to block. So now we got 2nd and 19. Hedges will get hit from the backside. They bringing the heat from every direction. I don't know where they coming from. It's like they got 20 players on the field. So Hedges, we're going to just try to throw one deep. And he can't get the ball off, taking too long. This time, number 64 was there again, along with Melendez. And now the defense comes back out. We looked like almost thought we was about to get an interception right there, but they came out the completion. They set up screen again. This time it's a wide receiver screen. And look at the strength. Watch this replay. We already know Pettit wasn't going to make the tackle. He don't like tackling. But then Hippert misses a tackle. Harris gets ran through. And finally, Cayden makes a tackle. 1st and 10 with less than a minute. They hand it off to the fullback. Snyder gets 2 yards. And then they'll throw it, try to set up a screen to Wong, and it's incomplete. So we'll get the ball back. Hedges looking downfield. We have Stezo Woods and a little time, but it will get picked off. But we get a break right here, roughing the passer. The ball came out. That's actually a bad call, but I need all the calls I can get. So we put McLucky in the game to see if he'll have better luck. And yes, he hits Woods downfield, 47 yards. We got 12 seconds to work with. Hedges back in the game. He didn't throw the fade route. The ball went right up the field, and they picked it off. That's not where that ball is supposed to go. He's supposed to throw the fade. He threw it straight up the field. Hendricks had no chance. So second half of the game, they come out running play action, and they complete the pass for 10 yards. 3rd and inches, they run it right up the gut. They'll get the first 7-yard gain for Wong. He only got 5 carries so far. They pitch it out to Wong again. That is actually Snyder, the fullback. Now they setting up screen, but look at the D tackle. That's Masterson. Look at the strength, driving the center back. Forced the fumble. Looked like Anderson, our defensive end, Roderick Moore, recovered that fumble. We missed a play downfield. That was a blatant pass interference. I mean, come on. If you're not going to throw a flag on that, you can't call a flag on nothing. So McLucky will step up and throw it downfield to Ashmore. He got his feet in. The toe tap was there. 33-yard gain. Look at it right here. The catch. 1-2. He gets the toe tap. That was a hell of a catch. One of the good ones this season. So McLucky will throw it to the back of the end zone, and Hendricks pulls it in. He got behind the defense. Runs into the goal post. McLucky giving us a spark that we needed, because man, Hedges has been tripping this game. We're gonna go back to Hedges a little bit later, but the ensuing kickoff, I run right past the kick returner. He runs it up the gut, crosses midfield. He is inside the 40, near the 35-yard line. And now the offense will throw it. They got the tight end, 11 yards. That's Kirk. And then they hand it to Wong, and he gets to the outside. No, why did we let him get out there? It is over. Don't worry about it. Rob Wong, 31-yard touchdown run. He only touched the ball six times on the ground, 2 times on the pass. Watch that. The blocking sealed. He got strength. He got power. Stiff arm on Hahn. J.J. Wilson couldn't run him down. Once he get that type of open field, it is over. So 2-point conversion. They try to swing it out to Wong, and we stop him at the 1-yard line. This team is serious. So they kick it off. I was trying to get Cooper to return the kick, but it went over his head. He got the ball, didn't have no space to run. That was dangerous. They could have scored. So we go back to our rushing attack. We're not getting much. Darius Anderson picks up 2. McLucky will try to go downfield, but the defense is there. Padilla with his 4th sack, and they go back to the ground. Wong, power running, turns it up for 6 yards. That's his 7th carry. But to the shotgun they go. They will throw it downfield. Wow, I didn't see that happening. The tight end, Tavon Kirk, turns it up. Looked like, I don't know what type of route that was, but they got him one-on-one with Teddy Harris, and that was it. I don't know where my safeties was, but they was able to create a mismatch. So we come back out. Hedges back in the game. He finds a fade to wide open Ashmore, 21 yards. Hedges would throw over the middle to Stezo Woods for 24 yards. Hedges throwing to the end zone, took a shot. The ball was tipped. We almost came down with that tip pass. So Hedges would go back to the other side, wide open. Dalton Hendricks inside the 5-yard line. Hedges would throw the slant. There it is. Dalton Hendricks and the end zone. We cut the lead down, but we go for 2, and the pressure got that so fast. So we down 12. We need them stopped. They go to their ground game. Wong bouncing off of defenders. Look at the strength and the power. 8-yard gain. He made something out of nothing right there. He was hit. Harris hit him, squared up, and he still was able to bounce it, get to the outside before we can bring him down. Finally, Kevin Young got him. And now they come out and they ran play action, but it's picked off. They should have kept running it because Pettit got an interception, and he's getting his second pick 6 of the season. They should have kept running the ball. It was working. The play action, nobody fell for it. The quarterback throwing interception. This is probably why Wong don't have enough rushing touchdowns, because of this QB. He's reckless. So we back on defense. They come out running play action again in Porter Rowe. That is a good signing, man. That's one of our best signings. He is really turning it up this season. And then, can we get him off the field? Yes. We only down 5. We can drive down and take the lead right now. Down 5. Hedges trying to get the ball out of his hand fast. He picks up 2. Then we try to quick screen to Dalton Hendricks. He gains a yard. So on 3rd and 7, got to get rid of the ball. He throws it over the head of Cooper. Come on, Hedges. And they're running away. They got the ball just inside the 30-yard line. That was a bad overthrow, and at the worst time. We at least make the completion so we can go for it on 4th. So we have to stop this running game. Wong, he will get 3 on this carry. 2nd and 7. They run play action. Oh, they messed up. Cayden Lou with the recovery. We got pressure in the backfield. They running a bit too much play action. They just need to run the ball. They would have won this game probably easily, but throwing it, giving us a chance. So McLucky in the game, throwing it downfield to Hendricks. We got a big play inside the 20. That's a 45-yard gain. Then we run Hendricks up the middle for 3 yards. Then we will go Anderson on the stretch play. He will get an easy touchdown on the outside, and we take the lead late in the game, 26-25. And 25 rushing touchdowns for Anderson. 2-point conversion. McLucky will get sacked. Pressure was there. Didn't like the route. So can we hold on to this lead? Oh, that was a dangerous throw, but they completed to their tight end. 1st and 10. We need a stop, and there it is. Isaiah Hippert picks them off on the sideline. Why would he throw that route? Hippert picked that route off so many times. Every QB in the league should know not to throw an out route when you see 39, and they did it anyway. So I don't want to see no more of this team. We're not trying to take no more snaps because they getting pressure. We can't deal with their pressure, and they're a good squad. So we just kneel it, try to take as much time off the clock as possible. We made them use all their timeouts, but they still have 30 seconds to work with. They nearly get that on the punt, but the punt, we down it inside the 10-yard line. That is perfect. They have to drive 92 yards for the score. I loved it. Put them in a passing situation. Ryan Hine closed the game, and you know we're not taking no snap. I'm not even playing with this team like that. We're going to take the win, 26-25. A win is a win. But Hedges had some questionable interceptions in his game. I had to sit him down for a minute. He'll be back. The Raptors turned it over 7 times. We turned it over twice, 2 picks. They got 12 sacks, bro. 12 sacks. That's why I didn't want to risk trying to snap the ball and then we fumble and they running back the other way. We hold on. It's a win. McLucky 4 of 6 gave us a little spark, a touchdown, no picks. Hedges had it rough. He was getting hit too much. He threw a touchdown, got picked off twice, but the last one hurt, man. That last interception hurt. That's when I decided to pull him for good. But that is it for this one. We got a few more stats. We didn't get much going on the ground at all. Hendricks led the team in receiving. Stezza Woods and Ashmore came up with a big catch. Kevin Young led in tackles. If they would have ran the ball more times, gave him like 20, 25 carries, we would have been in trouble. That's real. That's real talk. We forced a lot of fumbles because they was trying to run play action too much, and you can't throw on us like that. But that is it. I appreciate y'all for watching it. I'll see you in week 18.